Okay, so we're gonna be making art for VTuber SummerSlam actually, because they have an art competition and I want in. And what I have in mind is that I'm going to make Gijinka mascots of the 3 mascots that you see before you. If you noticed the little sun character in my slideshow earlier or in my social medias, that's the mascot for Team Sun. Because we have like a little competition, like a little friendly competition, and we have different mascots. It's like Splatoon, Splatfest style, wherein we'll raise as much money as we can. And what do we win? I don't know. Probably bragging rights, but nothing too big. We win in charity donations. Either way, we're gonna help a lot of kids. What I've thought for the mascots is I wanted to take inspiration from the mascots in Japan for each prefecture. And I did mention that I read up about gamersoutreach.org, by the way. And they started their organization in Michigan. So what I did is that I researched what are the animals, what are like the state animals in Michigan. So the Wolverine is the state nickname. I'm not really sure what the history behind it is, but it is the state nickname for Michigan. And then the state game, like the state popular animal to hunt, is the white-tailed deer. And then the state reptile, I don't know, I just wanted it, is the painted turtle. They do also have a state bird, but it's not an owl, so I'm like, it's fine. The only bird I want to draw are owls. So we're gonna draw a turtle. And so far, like I mentioned, these are my inspiration, the mascots. So I'm making these with the intent of maybe if I won, Gamers Outreach can make like mascot outfits or edit it or whatever. It's fine. But here are my drafts right now. So far, I've already made the drafts for all 3 of the mascots, which I'll be telling you more about. But this is what I've created for Sandy, the sandcastle mascot. They share the same head shape, see? That's like the theme for this. And they have dot eyes, and they will also have like white patches on their face. And I'll also give them the freckle that Sandy has and the flag that Sandy has also. See? I love the Sandy draft, right? Yeah. And hopefully for this stream and also tomorrow, so that's why I'm kind of taking it easy. We'll be polishing it as much as we can. And I kind of wanted to draw it in the same or in a similar art style as how Irasutoya does it. Irasutoya is a website where content creators, especially VTubers, would get their illustrations for story time, like clips, you know? It's like in this art style. It's like paper cutout style with the texture and the lines inside the paper cutout. But yeah, that'll be the art style. And here's my second draft. Let's just turn it off. Sunny! Wolverine! Oh, I find this one cute in particular. And I'm hoping that it doesn't end up looking like a lion. But I did my best to make the ears and the face kind of Wolverine, mink, otter like, because I think they're in the same family. The mink, otter, Wolverines, and weasels, I think they're also in the same family. Wolverine, yeah! They have their paws up. They're like, Yura, I'm big! And they're gonna have a long weasel-like body and a round tail. And then they'll have a little curve on the side because that's what that's what Wolverines look like for real life. We're gonna put the orange patch on the side so it kinda looks like a vest that's not being worn properly, kinda like that. Big paws and fluffy arms. Perfect for hugging. Yeah, exactly. And with Sunny the Wolverine, they have a sunny head shape, kinda like with the mascot that we have right now. That's like the theming. Like the, what do you call this? The head shape kind of follows the current mascots. And this is Shelly. Shelly the Two-Tail, so cute. How cute. And I also copied the facial expression, except I gave them a smile instead of like the ooh face, the dot mouth. Shelly, yeah, and they'll have a little shell on their forehead also, just so it drives it home that that they represent Shelly and they're a turtle with the shell. Because you can't always see the shell from the front view. So I wanted to also draw it in the front. Like on the head. So just so you could tell, you know? And this is the reference picture that we have. They're inspired from the painted turtle, see? I'm not sure how I'll do the stripes on the chin. I don't know if I should. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Because from afar, you can't really tell that they have stripes. Because we're aiming for readability, even from afar. Make the belly design into a seashell shape slightly. Yeah. I was thinking about that too when I drafted this. Because they're gonna have a red belly with like a shape here. So maybe I'll reshape into a shell for sure. I will. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Sandy! Sandy the deer. Hee. I'm so excited. But again, I'm not really rushing it. It's just that sometimes I'm speed. Sometimes I work a little too fast. We're gonna turn off the reference picture. I do that so we don't have to stick too much on the reference picture, because sometimes that's a little limiting, you know, especially if you're designing a character, a mascot. Very Animal Crossing shape. Yeah. I was thinking that also. But my initial thought is that it's like a Japanese prefecture mascot inspired, like a Chitan. Domokun apparently is a prefecture mascot. No, it's more of like a radio mascot. Domokun. And also the black bear with the red circle cheeks. I forgot their name. But apparently they also represent a prefecture in Japan. My fave mascot is Nyango Star. Yeah. Oh, I love Nyango Star. I saw especially the videos of them drumming. They're drumming to like baby metal or something like that. What this? Okay. And then moving forward, like, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the music for a little bit. And as usual, if you have a song recommendation, you can go ahead and use the channel points, just so we could keep things uniformed, you know? And so your requests won't be lost in the chat. The drumming videos are iconic. Yeah, and I know they're a part of a band of other, what do you call this? Mascots? And they all do band stuff. One of them does the guitar, you know? Okay, oopish. And we're gonna do our best to use the same brush for erasing and also drawing in the details. Maybe I'll do like a border for the inner ear. Yeah. And for now, we're gonna use some crazy colors, and we're just gonna recolor it later. This is also how I would create my Irasutoya Kuwa style. There she is! And there's Bihun. Bihun's like, grrr. I think one of them is a kappa. Yeah. What is a kappa? I know it's a yokai. That's a yokai, right? They have little water dishes on their head, and then if you make them bow, they're gonna get paralyzed because the water in their head will fall over, will spill out. Like a Charizard situation, but it's a water basin on the head. It also is the same word for cucumber, isn't it? Really? Cucumber kappa. Maybe. I haven't really brushed up on my Japanese in a while. I keep putting off my Japanese learning lesson. I can understand a little bit, but not enough to form my own sentences, but just enough to piece apart what someone is saying, you know? Like a quick little story. When Bihun and I went to the Magic the Gathering pre-con release for Final Fantasy not too long ago, we played with, because we were playing two-headed giants, and we played with a couple, one of them being Japanese and the other one not Japanese, but he said he was learning. And then they were using, because Bihun and I were using Filipino to our advantage to talk about what move next to play in Magic. And then they were like, oh yeah, we can do that too, sort of. But of course we apologized, you know, it's like, oh sorry, we're using Filipino to our advantage, whatever. And then she's like, yeah, we're gonna have to kill them in Japanese to the guy. And then he's like, no, I can't understand. And I'm like, I can understand. But she was like using very simple words, so I could pick it up. It's a type of sushi roll, kapamaki. Oh, it's made with cucumber. Oh, you were close. Yeah. Omae wa mou shinderu. Nani? Yeah, I know, right? And then I want the faces to be consistent. Oh, but then they have like a little longer eyes than Sunny. And Shelly has long, sleepy eyes. So yeah, go ahead. Maybe I want tiny beady eyes, you know, because it's cute. And then the eye hole could probably be where the nose is, like if they were going to produce this as a mascot suit. So we're gonna make the nose a D shape, so it's kind of in reference to the sandy face, like instead of that face, it's like the nose. Let's just make the eyes symmetrical. So it's cute, and also there's a sense of symmetry to it. My eyes! So many wild colors! Oh, so cute! Oh, so cute! Maybe I'll make the head shape a little shorter from the bottom. And then we'll just do the face patterns. They kind of look like they have eyeshadow going on. Maybe I'll stick to the draft for now. No hesitation first, and then we'll edit from there, you know? Bang! Oh, wait. I also have a pose thing. I wanted to change the pose also. It'll be like a group picture kind of pose. So the composition of the overall artwork will be like this at the bottom left. Left, yeah. So they'll do like a wave, actually. Let me think. Maybe I should clean up the draft first. Sorry, I keep going around. Okay, there you go. Now let's resume. Oh, maybe I want the freckles to be a little lower, so we have more space for the eye patch, the eye circles. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, let's hope for the best. I recorded a few test karaoke songs on my own time. So hopefully the Twitch VOD version doesn't have the Spotify audio. We'll see, we're doing a gamble, but I think I did it. I hope. We'll group the face freckles and the eye patch shapes, and then we'll go from there. Body! The body! Tasty apple colors, I know, right? We're channeling Ringo Starr because we mentioned Ringo Starr earlier. That's why we've gravitated towards apple colors. Ringo Starr. Isn't that one of the members from the Beatles? Or am I wrong? Is it something else Starr? Is it actually Ringo Starr? I don't remember. I haven't brushed up on my Beatles lore in a long time. Nyango. I'm sorry, Nyango. Ringo Starr is the guy because Ringo is an apple in Japanese. Ringo? Yeah, I think so. Badge. Ringo's the actual Beatles. Nyango is named after. Yeah. There was even a quick documentary video about Nyango Starr on the YouTubes. And then let's use the English language, of course, because these are for the folks in Michigan. This is not a Japanese prefecture artwork. It's an American state artwork. Oh, I hope it fits though. 100%. Oh, it doesn't fit. No, it doesn't fit. I'm just gonna have to adjust. It got bigger. Okay, hold on. I can just use a smaller brush, duh. S. D. A. Oh, it doesn't fit. Come on. We're just gonna make it longer, no problem. Sadie. I know how to spell. There you go. Oh, but it doesn't fit. Wait. I kind of want to compress it further. So there's kind of like a little ladder style going on. Probably not friendly for dyslexic people because of the ladder style, but that's okay. As long as I, probably also a dyslexic, can read it, it's fine. Maybe I will currently read sad. Why? Why sad? Sad. Why? I know, right? Okay, so we have that. And then I'll move it down a little bit so it's not touching the headpiece too much. Okay, there you go. And then we'll make a pin. Pin. Or actually, maybe I can just use the actual mascot artwork. We'll feel it out, but for now, that's what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna add the white bib. That's also on the white-tailed deer. I forgot the tail! I forgot to draft in the tail, but that's okay. We can easily remedy that. It'll be like kind of like a teardrop shape. Because the Wolverine will have more of like the pointy tip of the teardrop kind of shape. Because the Wolverine will have the curvy part of the teardrop for the tail shape. There you go. Oops, let me just hide this one. Oh yes. And then the white part of the tail that makes them a white-tailed deer. Because apparently their tails aren't white. They still have a bit of brown on the top part of the tail. Okay. And then let's draw one leg. One leggy. One leggy to rule them all. And then let's draw the hoof. I think I've seen like a deer Japanese mascot, and they have thumbs. Like they have a bit of skin for the thumb, so it's like this, which makes sense because what if these mascots are handing out flyers or something, you know? And also, deer hoofs do have these sections, but for the sake of the mascot artwork drawing, I'll just draw it like this, like a rectangular hoof shape. Arm. And then, oops, we're gonna copy paste it. Eh? What's happening? I'm just blues closing it, wherein for every step of the artwork, I'm like, and then we draw this, and then this one, and then that one. You know? That's just how I'm trying to do it. Just so there's a bit of a conversation going on while I'm drawing. Of course I'll talk about other stuff, but it's different when I'm designing a new character. Unlike when I'm drawing a pre-existing character, I can just talk about anything, really. And then maybe I'll kind of like curve this one upward a little bit, and then I'll add a shadow under the foot later, so it kind of looks like they have their foot forward. Actually, maybe I'll move it to the front of the body. What this? Oh, okay. Tail! Look at me separating the parts of the character as if I'm going to rig this in live 2D. I'm not. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. Okay. I do want to make some of the lines. Kind of like the lines inside the shapes, you know? But what lines? Maybe I can do hoof lines for one thing. Maybe I can do, yeah. I'll divide the face from the rest of the body by putting a line right there. Yeah. It's coming together. Hehe. So cute. Maybe I'll put like lines over here. Just so the horns can have a bit more definition once we place in the actual colors, like the proper colors. And then maybe I'll do a shiny eye. Oh, for added cuteness. And also a shiny nose. There you go. But we'll change the color of the highlight of the nose also. Instead of it just being white. There you go. So for now, the colors will be based on realism, sort of. It's kind of realistic in terms of the color placement. Oops. This one. And also this one. Ooh, okay. I'm going to add lines. Where is it? I'm gonna add lines onto the fingers. There you go. So it's more obvious that they have like a thumb there. And then let's continue with recoloring. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. This is looking good so far. Thin screen. Actually, maybe I'll add in some shadows and highlights now so we can kind of emulate this texture. But I don't know if I have the brush that's kind of similar. I don't want to download a new one right now because I have too many custom brushes. I download too many brushes only for me to use them one time. Oh, actually, this is kind of close. Oh yeah. But then maybe I'll use... No, this color. We'll add some for the head first. Yeah, it's looking pretty neat. It's very similar, well, the texture of the brush for the shading. It's very mascot art style, you know? All within my hands. Just jump straight to a song. Maybe I want to move the arm. The arm a little bit outward. Where is it? Too many layers. Just for one baby mascot, so many layers. Oops. Uh-oh. Fine, I'll move it separately. I'll take a risk. Because I decided to draw the outlines on one layer. There you go. That's alright. Okay. Is that Duran Duran song from Metal Gear Solid? No, it's not. It's All Within My Hands by Metallica. Okay. This one. It's from their... The one where they played their songs with the orchestra. S&M San Francisco. Maybe I'll just keep the shading of the tail simple so you can still see the whites of the tail. Actually, maybe I'll keep it light. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, S&M, yeah, that's the album name. Yay, Sandy! Oh, but maybe I want to add a bit of a light color on the overall body. On the overall, we'll see. So the color is kind of similar to the actual mascot. We'll feel it out. Maybe I'll just add a highlight actually. So you can kind of tell that, oh, that's Sandy. Yeah, just a bit on the top. There you go. Sandy! So currently we're making the second mascot for Sunny. And they're a Wolverine. And we're just gonna use some crazy colors for now. We're just gonna color block it. Because the Wolverine is like for some reason the state nickname for Michigan being where Gamers Outreach first started. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna use some crazy colors. Crazy. How was that again? I can't do a crazy voice. Maybe I'm already crazy. So I don't really have to try too hard, and when I try too hard, I sound normal. Oh, but then... Oh, maybe we can... Like for the nose, we'll just make it a big happy nose. A smiley face nose. Yeah. So it's still similar to what Sunny's face looks like. Crazy bread! And then their eyes will be like, oops, 2 dots. So it's similar to Sunny. Then the cheeks, kind of like oblong. There you go. Hee ooh Wolverine. A little ironic for him to be so cute and inviting, because Wolverines are known for being rude little guys. Shh. It's called advertising. Speaking of orchestra, has Kuwa ever seen an orchestra IRL? Yeah, I have! We went to the Final Fantasy VII one last November? Yeah, we went to a different city. And it was really nice. I got a music box and I got a record player, a record, like a vinyl CD. I'm sorry, I don't use it that much. Me and RV are gonna be seeing the Stardew Valley 1 concert in October. That's so exciting! Let me know how it goes in October. It's not too long. Hehe. We also have another Final Fantasy concert upcoming. You can tell we like Final Fantasy. I kinda wish I could play it on stream, but it's like so many hours. FF14, however, maybe, definitely. But for in terms of the month, I'm not sure yet. Also, I'm not sure if I should give them like this under chin thing. They kind of look like Magneto at this point, so I'm gonna simplify it as much as I can. Hold on. Planning to see planning to see Stardew Valley here at the end of the year. Yeah. Sitting and feeling the music rather than just listening. Yeah, exactly. I do like it. I like live music. Okay. And since I'm where I'm at right now, there's so many new opportunities for me to actually watch concerts. Or concerts and orchestras, you know? And I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 sun rays. Okay, let's do it. 10. And then let's put it in the middle, somewhere like that. And let's raise it up a little bit. There is a... What concert do I want to see the most? It's mostly like music artists. I've always wanted to see a Daft Punk concert, but I don't know if they're doing that anymore. They're retired, I think. They've been retired for many years. Is that symmetrical? Maybe. I'm not striving for symmetrical too much. Oh, also, we're gonna watch the Lady Gaga concert sometime on my... Well, not on my birth month, but in September. I'm excited! I've always wanted to watch one of Lady Gaga's shows. They broke up? No! What? I thought they retired. Betrayal. How dare you? Oh, maybe I'll add sparkles later. They've been retired unofficially for years, but in 2021-22 they finally said goodbye. No! That's really unfortunate. Well, at least they made good music while they were still together. Maybe I'll add additional colors on the tips of the ears of the Wolverine. Something like that, something simple. Or maybe we can do it uniform, like with Sandy. So there's like an underside of the ear color. Ugh. Not very. I hope it doesn't look like a lion because of the sun ray. But hopefully with the tail and the rest of the body, it's not gonna look too much like a lion. Oh, big paws. Let's do big paws. Let's do the base of the hands first. And then big paws. Like circle flower-shaped paws. He's so cute. Don't be fooled by that cute exterior. Wolverines are so rude. Rude little guys. We're gonna give him some beans. That really is cute, right? Not knowing that the Wolverine grows up to be a menace. Or something, I don't know. I've never seen a Wolverine in real life. Oh, but I did see a beaver in real life the other day. It's really cool. Because I thought they weren't a thing in my area. And then we'll give them a long body. Long body. Well, I ended up using the symmetry tool for the entire illustration, but that's okay. Maybe we'll turn off the symmetry tool for the highlights and shadows. Because it feels nice in my brain if the artwork is symmetrical, if they're facing front. Maybe that's a little too long. Maybe just a tad. And then I want them to be a little dumpy. A little more rectangular at the bottom. Yes. All mustelids deserve a long, lanky body. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Wolverines are. Mustelids? Mustelids. Do they? No, I don't think they have like a center patch. So it really is just the side U shape on the sides of the body. Let's do that. It's more like, what is it? It makes them look curvy. And then, if ever Gamers Outreach is like, oh, we like this design, can you send us like a character sheet or whatever? What's most likely gonna happen is that this pattern is actually O-shape if you look at it from behind or from the side. There's like a gap, like a ring thing moment going on. But from the front, it looks like an unopened vest that's not worn correctly. I don't know. I like making character designs. Granted, I'm not very good at it, I think, but I at least know the, what do you call this? How to make one. The readability or whatever. I at least know those. And let's give him some big push. Oh, actually, I'll draw it like a regular mascot foot first, and then I'll just add in the lines, the curves thing inside inside the thing, so they look like the toesies. There you go. Oh, look at that guy. If anything, the pose is kind of like a red panda style. It's like, I'm big, fear me, kind of style. I never finished an MGS game, that's okay. Me too. I only ever got through the first 30 minutes of MGS 3. Which they're gonna be recreating and re-releasing. Like a, what is it? A remake of it in August. There's so many games coming out on my birth month. So many games. So little time. Oh, and then the tail will be a little low. Something like that. There you go. And then maybe I'll do a ring. Like in terms of the body pattern, as much as possible, I want it to be solid shapes. So, like for example, you know, immersion or whatever. It'll be easy to reproduce. Like to make an actual suit out of. What is this color? What the heck? How dare you? What? I know the story though, because I only ever got to watch the story explained for Metal Gear. I don't know. Sometimes there are some games wherein I just prefer to watch the lore. Yeah. Also, I started watching gameplay of the gameplay of Death Stranding. Death Stranding 2. It's a bizarre gameplay. It's a bizarre game. Bizarre story. Hideo Kojima's mind is such an enigma. Let me summarize MGS. Nano machines, son! Yeah! That's the one with the Raiden, with the robot guy with the heels and acrylic nails. But he uses it for battle, so it's cool. And even if he doesn't use it for battle, it's still cool. Because they're made of metal. Metal Gear. Oh, maybe for the ears? Maybe I'll connect the ear shape to the head pattern? Yeah. Okay. That's what's gonna happen. I forgot Death Stranding 2 was out. Yeah. I also saw, although I don't know, confirm it or not. I also saw that they have a VTuber in the game. I think Pecora is in it, because I think that's Hideo Kojima's favorite VTuber. I think. Maybe it's a mod. Maybe it's actually the first game and it's just modded. But you tell me. Or like do a quick Google or something if you don't mind spoilers. It's connected. That's so satisfying to the brain. There you go. Oh, so cute. Oh, but the line work is probably too thick. Hold on. Clear shapes. That's what I like. Hold on. There you go. I remember some of you folks at home, while they were watching me make art, they're like, this is such a Sisyphus style of making art because I just keep pressing Ctrl Z. A never-ending climb. What this? Oh, Friday Magic. Oh, someone recommended this to us early, some other time in the chat. And I'm like, ooh, I like that. 80s sounding music, Japanese city pop music. I like that. Okay, merge. Add the shiny face, shiny eyes. Add shiny nose. And then color properly. Should the beans be the same as the nose color? Oh yeah, you're right. We saw it earlier. They were also black. Like this dark, very, very dark blue. Okay, where is it? Where's my... there we go, there's the arm layer. Yeah! Oh yeah, well, maybe let's change it into this color. Oh yeah! Okay. Now let's do the shadows. Bigger. So there's like a subtle texture. Like very subtle. Yeah. Oh. I put this in the playlist because we watched Project Sekai, the Hatsune Miku movie. The Miku Who Can't Sing movie. I like it. But if you were someone who has no idea who the characters are, you can get a little lost, and there are a lot of characters. But Hatsune Miku is in it. So that's great. Oops. Is this the same brush? Nope. Same brush? Yeah. Let's just trace the letters first, because we're working smart. Sunny, sandy, more like sunny. I just copy pasted the N. And then we'll fix it. I got off work just now, lurking while I get the shower and food. Yeah, you go do it. Wind down. You deserve it. You did a good job today, I'm sure. Sunny! There you go. And then we'll just recolor. The writing would be the same color as the beans. Then the badge border will be the same as the sun. The sun ray at the back. Then maybe I will actually... Oops. No. I meant to add like a sort of wind effect or something, but the rest of the character isn't flying in the wind or something like that, so I'd rather not. No! Oh, no. Maybe I can fix it. I can fix this. Because the drop shadow effect on the mascot badge is lighter. So we're just gonna remove it. Gonna remove it, maybe add our own, you know. If wanted to read it as more ribbony, could you make frill cuts at the bottom? Oh yeah, the V cut shape. Yeah. Okay. I will do that. But let me just do this one. Yeah, ribbon. And then maybe we'll add a drop shadow. And we'll do the same for Sandy also. This one. Cut it. Yes. And then... Oops. A drop shadow. A drop shadow style. Maybe what we're gonna do is... Instead of moving the entire shape... Stop it! I'll just liquefy it. So it's only at the bottom that has the drop shadow effect. Never been much for Posty, but I respect what he's doing. Yeah, seems like a cool dude, if a bit strange. That's what makes him appealing to me. Because of his strangeness. I just know he's also really smelly. Because of the weed. But I'm not one to partake. Oops. So I wouldn't know. Yeah, but I think... Well, not I think, but... Bihun and I have this joke that... about Post Malone. We have this joke that maybe... Let's just hang around in card shops. Maybe we'll find him there. And then we'll just have him sign some cards and that'll be it. But I don't mind. I wouldn't mind watching. If we catch it. If you did that, that'd be great. I know, right? It's like we'd just walk in a magic card shop one day and he's just there playing with other people. It's like, oh, please sign! He even has cards of his own. Although, granted, it's just a reskin of pre-existing cards, I think, but it's pretty cool. I don't have it. I think it's expensive, and also I don't think I'll make use of it anyway. I could have it in our collection, it's fine. Let's see if I can add a bit of sparkles. Similar to what they have here, yeah? And then let's just add some, like, dots. Something like that. Or maybe we'll add it later. As we've placed the sparklies. Sparkle. And then let's set it to add glow. Yes! Look at that! Let's just add it around I'm not aiming for symmetry this time. We are still sort of aiming for symmetry, but not in your face. Not super accurate. And then this is the part where it kind of gets fictional when it comes to producing quote-unquote the mascot outfits. Like, good luck trying to translate the sparkles, the individual dots, you know? Hehe. That's pretty cute. That's cute. That's cute. Sunny! Haha. I also had a thought just now, like in terms of the body of the Wolverine. I was thinking that maybe we should change the pattern on the side of the body into like a similar sun ray kind of pattern. So if you look at the character from the back, they'll have like a sun ray kind of pattern. So let's lower the opacity for this one so we have a bit of a guide. Am I? Okay, I'm just making sure. But we'll just keep it simple, you know? Yeah, see? Something like that. And then I'll just refine it later on. Like if I get the chance to touch upon this character design again, you know? I'm definitely going to clip that. Or maybe you've clipped it, you folks at home. Clipping is encouraged. Because apparently they also have like a clipping leaderboard, whatever. I don't know. I haven't really explored that feature much yet, but that's okay. What do we think? What do we think? Because it's kind of curvy, like the one on the head anyway, so it kind of fits. It kind of matches, you know? Maybe I'll make it a little bigger. Like I'll make the curve gaps. Yeah, there you go. We'll feel it out. I will feel it out. I can just keep this. And then maybe I'll feel it out. I'll think about it. We'll keep this one for now. And then I'll just keep looking at it until I'm like, maybe I'll just keep the whatever, you know what I mean? I did want to add sparkly stuff onto the characters, so that's what we're gonna do. Because we've already added sparkly stuff onto Sunny, so we're just gonna quickly go back to Sandy. Maybe I'll lower the opacity a little bit. And then I do want to change the background color to a gray so we can see where we're going, where we're at, you know? Especially since the sparkles are white. So I need to see. So they have one at the temple. So we have one right there. We'll move it here. And then we'll just kind of move the sparkles around for now. And then we'll just adjust it accordingly in a bit. So don't you even worry about it. And then maybe we'll just lower the opacity later. Okay, there you go. Yippee! Just a simple one, sort of in reference to the Sandy mascot, you know? Okay, now we move on. We move on to Shelly. I do want to change up the pose. So let's take the draft that we made for Sandy, flip it, and be all smart about it, you know? It's smart time. Now we're just gonna do this all fast, like, okay, there you go. So now we have Shelly. Maybe I want to make the head just a tad bigger, so the torso looks a little smaller, and then maybe a little more flared out, so it kind of looks like Shelly's head. So the shape is kind of like a light bulb, you know? And then the shell, the Shelly will have a shell hat also. Okay, there you go. I just wanted to make sure that the brush size is kind of similar with each other, because I want to keep this, like, this texture, the rough, ruggedy texture, kind of crayon look. I want that. Save! Thank you! Save. Do it. Do it. Do it! There you go. Save. Yay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Day. Ooh. Sisyphus moment. Control Z. Let's hide the badge first. So now we have the general head shape, and now I'm just gonna reshape it a little more. I want it to be kind of skinny at the bottom. There you go. Oh, so cute. For a program to work, everyone knows you have to threateningly say do it. Yeah, exactly. Do it. Okay. Now we have the head shape. Then I want to draw the shell. It'll be like this. Maybe a smaller brush. We'll make the base shape first. You can do it. You can do it, Kuwa. Make the base shape. And then... Oh, I do want to change it. I do, and then after that, we will just carve out the shape of Shelly, the shell. So they have like 3 curves at the bottom. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Hold on. I can do it. I can add 7 bumps onto the head. 4, 5, 6. No! But I do like the symmetry, so let's keep it at 6. Then we'll draw the eyes. It's gonna be it's gonna be similar to what the mascot has right now. But then yeah, actually, this is fine. There you go. Sleepy eyes, baby. And then a turtle mouth. But also in reference to me. Because I have a V-shaped mouth when I smile. Oh yes. And then we'll add in the blush. I want big blush. But not too big. Like, probably like, ooh, yeah, something like that. There you go. Oops. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There you go. Cute little boy. I do want to move the face a little bit. Hold on. Oops. Yeah, so it's a little bit more centered, you know? Although looking at it now, maybe I want to make the eyes a little bit thicker. Just a little bit. Just a tad. And also the mouth. There you go. Yeah! Then I'm gonna lock the layers, group it, call it the head layer, head folder. Then we're gonna go ahead and draw the body. Oh, maybe I'll do like the 3 things at the bottom too. Kind of like what Shelly has right now. So it's like a little reference, see? There you go. So it kind of like the overall shape of Shelly the turtle is still kind of like Shelly the seashell, you know? Maybe I want to make it a little bigger. Just a little bigger. And then just push it in so like it's kind of aligned with the base head shape, you know? There you go. Maybe actually the backside of Shelly would still be a circle. So it's still kinda obvious that Shelly is a turtle still. Even though they have like these 3 curves at the bottom at the front part. So that'll be the backside. And then we're gonna make the inner pattern of the turtle. it's gonna be shell-shaped. So there's 3 things. And then probably just 4. Or 6. Or... 4. Final answer. And then I'll... yeah, okay. This is fine. I love this album, really? I just put it in my for review playlist. But I do like this song. Glass Animals, yeah! I think one of you folks at home recommended this song and I'm like, yeah, I like it. I'm gonna put it in the for review playlist. Okay. Then we're just gonna add an outline. A quick little outline. And also like probably quick lines, so it's kind of similar to the painted turtle. And then I want to add... what do I want to add? Like lines probably? But like thick lines to the back of the turtle shell. So it's kind of in reference to the sides of the turtle. But not too thin. It's gotta be thick enough so it doesn't look too busy. We'll recolor it later and then we'll add texture. Arm. Okay. Fingers. There you go. And then I'll just draw the extra thumb later with the outline. Yeah. So far so good. Then the feeties. Legs. And then it'll be like the default mascot shoe feet. The D-shaped ones, you know? And then I'll just add like nails onto it. There you go. Something like that. I'll reshape it once we've color blocked it. Maybe I'll make this leg, other leg, a little skinnier. Oh, baby metal. There you go. Maybe I'll push this one inward. And then, probably like 3 toes. No, maybe 2 or 3. So it kind of looks like the foot is facing somewhere, at least. Oh, but then I'll think about it. Maybe I'll make them shorter. There you go. Okay, now we'll place in the correct colors, or as correct as we can get it. I do have a color swatch ready, so let's see. Red? Maybe this one. Ah, okay, we're getting somewhere. And then probably this pink. And then maybe this light green. And then this yellow. Oh, Shelly looks like a cute little girl. So cute. So cute with the frilly outfit. So cute. Maybe maybe looking at it now, maybe I want to change the back of the shell to a darker color. Or maybe I'll use the same pink as what's on Shelly's cheeks. And then... what else? No, that's not right. Maybe I can just do it via... I can make it look darker via shadow shading. Could the blush color of the original... oh, yeah, for the short color. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me just add this thing. Maybe I actually want like a cool toned shading color for the body. And then like a really subtle highlight on the head. Then let's go back to the Shelika. Oh, yes. Okay. So with this in mind, we can make the shell at the center a little darker also. Yeah. Well, I'll think about it. Or maybe we can keep it this way while we also make the back of the shell. Ah, there we go. Yeah, thank you. That's pretty cute. Thank you so much for the raid, Lashido! Good to have you here, good time zone. What did you guys do? How is it? How are you? I hope you're doing great. I'm Kuwa the Owl, and I'm an owl VTuber who plays games with owls and or cooking in them. But right now, we're creating mascots for the VTuber SummerSlam mascots, or like a Japanese prefecture mascot type of character, sort of like this, but using different animals that represent the state of Michigan, where Gamers Outreach was first created. So yeah, thank you. Hello, yeah, thank you so much for being here, Kabooms. Thank you. Crowd control Elden Ring, really? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you're also participating in the VTuber SummerSlam. I hope your goals are met. I hope your stream has been fruitful. I know it has been. You're doing your best. I'm sure you did your best. Thank you so much for stopping in. But yeah, how's the... I haven't explored crowd control yet. What does that entail? Is it like... surely not all games have crowd control, right? But that's interesting that Elden Ring has it. But how was it? How was it for you? Oops, I meant to use this brush instead. Well, maybe not that brush, this brush. There you go, Para Para by Chai. Link for SummerSlam donos are pinned. Yeah. You can go ahead and check it out. Check mine out also. And if some of you folks at home are interested in getting art from me, I have a halo like summer themed YCH and also other stuff. Maybe I want this yellow. And then instead of just using screen, I'll just straight up use it as a normal color. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes they would summon a boss to fight me while I was fighting other enemies. Oh, interesting. But it's so brutal. My chat was so mean. Aw, don't be mean to Lashido. But, you know, I hope you had fun either way. It's all fun in games as long as you folks at home don't go too overboard. But yeah, if you have elsewhere to be, if you have post-stream aftercare stuff to do, don't worry about it. I'll take care of your crowd. I'll take care of your crowd, Bushido. And thank you so much for the raid once again. I appreciate it. Maybe I want to make the shell a little higher, so it looks like Shelly is wearing a little crown. There you go. And then also, I'll add in the name tag in a while. Q Margot spam. What? Oh, Elden Ring, yeah. They can be mean to me as long as it's for charity. Yeah, for charity! It's okay. We'll do anything for charity. Almost anything. As long as we stay hydrated and stuff. And then I'll just add a little bit of shadow at the bottom of the arms. And with this. Okay. And also shading for the... Maybe instead of shading, I'll do highlight instead. Yeah. Although I do want it to be yellowish instead of white. But I am using yellow, so what's up with that? Normal? Yes. I'll just use a normal layer. And then just add a bit of texture right there at the top. Fine. Maybe I'll add a multiply layer. Oh, this song is by a Filipino band, but they write English songs. The shell being higher up reminds me of the coin on Meowth's forehead. Yeah, exactly! Oh, good eye. Good memory, actually. I didn't think of that. We'll run with it. Okay. So now we are going to add badges. Badge. And then also the name tag. Is this it? Oh, okay. We'll just copy paste it from what we currently have. Okay. Because we like to work smarter. Oh no, the shell! Oh, it's not being seen. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll make this a little smaller. And then I'll move the name badge a little further over there. Shelly. Oh no, it doesn't fit. It's okay. We can just fix it later. Shelly. Oh man. Other tour nudists confirmed? No. They're free. They're adventurous. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Shelly. Yeah, alright. We'll do it all quick like, you know. She's Ellie Buendia still publishing new music? Really? Is that the one who sang just now? From Four of Spades. What this? Ooh. Alright. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some lines, some extra lines. Just for added flavor. Maybe here. Is this the same size? No, let's make it a little bigger. There you go. Just so long as it's not Shelly. Yeah, I know, right? What will the children think? Shelly? What do you mean? Maybe I want to reverse the shading actually. And then I'll just compile all 3 characters later. And then I'll submit it to the Discord. Well, the event Discord anyway. Okay. Then we'll just change the line art color later. Oh yeah. There you go. Then, alright, we were gonna add an extra finger. Yeah, just a little greater than, less than symbol, you know? And then we'll just outline the neck area. What else? The shell? Yeah. Yeah. Then we'll change the colors. Probably... Oh, oops. Now, you mentioned Philippine musicians, and it made me think of Eraserheads. Oh, really? Oh, they're still making music? Whoa. Oh no. I haven't brushed up on my Filipino artists in a while. True Filipino artist fans be like, you don't know who Ellie Buendia is? Oh my god! Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with Shelly. So cute! Oh, no. We will add the sparkles. So it's in reference to the sparkles that Shelly has, like Shelly the actual seashell has, you know? So there's one like here. One, we can add one sort of here by the cheek. We can add one on the shell. We're kind of just placing them all willy-nilly, randomly. Yeah. And then we're gonna redo the smaller sparkles. So there's a bit of a variety to it, you know? Sparkles! Hehe. Oh, look at Shelly. They're the only ones with the clothes and the hat. Meanwhile, Sunny and the Sandy are adventurous. But you know, look at the Japanese mascots. Not all of them have clothes. This one is this bird thing, and well, it's a bear, I think. They only have a scarf and shoes, you know? Then the rest of them are only either wearing bibs or something, but at least they have name tags, you know? What else can I add? Oh, so cute. Look at it. They're so cute. Turtle! Maybe I want to add a bit of like a eyelid highlight. Just a little bit. So there's a bit of like a shiny moment right there. Yeah! Oh, so cute! That's so cute. Alright. But now, since they're pretty animal, it's much more acceptable. Right? Right? And besides, Shelly the turtle is a turtle. Yippee! We've done it! Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft what the final layout would look like, and then let's see if we have the time to actually do it. So what I was thinking for the layout, it's gonna be on a square canvas. Maybe let's add a gold border for the Shikishi style. Shikishi board. And then this will be Sunny, and then Sandy, and Shelly. And then there will be names at the bottom. Maybe I'll do I'll draw the nameplates in a similar fashion to their ribbons. There's like a ribbon like that at the bottom. Classic vector image ribbon style, you know? And then VTuber SummerSlam 2025. It'll be in an arc. And then there'll be more sparkles to it. And then, of course, my logo on each mascot. And also my name. Yeah, it'll be like that. Maybe I'll add white outlines for each character. Maybe black, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just lay out it separately, so it's more clear what the character looks like for each design. Black suddenly made it feel like a cel-shaded game, right? Exactly. I was kind of thinking about that. but white outline kind of makes it look like a sticker. Ooh. There you go. I don't want them to be super close to each other. So you can still kind of see the shape, the general shape, you know? Oops. And that's all the time I have for today's stream. I'm just gonna do the layout for this. I'll post it elsewhere, but I'll post it in the VTuber SummerSlam Discord first, but you folks at home will see it eventually. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my stream. If you're still around, thank you so much for sticking around. And as usual, go tell your friends about my art and animation and also my streaming, please. And since it's the VTuber SummerSlam charity event right now, go donate or tell your friends to donate. Okay, bye-bye.